channel. I am Makeup by Carme, for those of you who may not know, but you definitely should. I know I've been talking to you guys for the longest about doing an eyebrow tutorial, and I'm finally going to give it to you. So I recently got my brows done. I mean, it was a few weeks ago, so it's kind of recent. Sort of, kind of. They still look pretty good to me. But I saw like a super easy way to do my brows. I seen it on Facebook somewhere. So I'm about to show y'all how I'm doing them now, because if you've been watching me, you know I really hate doing brows, but this has made it a lot easier. So I'm not gonna waste no more time. Let's get right to it. I'm using my Morphe eyebrow pencil. This is the color Chocolate Mousse. It is my absolute favorite. I love the brow pencils that have the spoolies on the end. It makes it so much easier to brush your brows in place. But you know, what else are you going to brush your brows with? But I'm just brushing mine upward, and then I kind of bring them down. I know they look a little wild, but they kind of tame though. The key is to find the arch in your brow, and then you're going to draw a diagonal line from that arch point down towards the beginning of your brow. And then you're going to go right at the top where you drew that first line at and kind of swoop it down like you're making a triangle. And that little simple trick makes it so much easier to do your brows. You would just go ahead and fill them in as normal. I like to start at the bottom of my brow with filling them in, but you most definitely can start at the top. And if I'm still kind of having a hard time with doing them, I start making points like a connect the dot thing when doing my brows. I do one line at the front, one line at the arch, and I do a line at the bottom and just fill them in as normal. For the front of my brow, I like to do soft like hair like strokes. I try to make my brows look as natural as possible, and then for like towards the middle and end, I kind of darken it up a bit. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much the key that made it a little bit more easier for me. I feel like it's kind of like making a triangle with your brow. It's so weird, but I don't know why I just find this to be so much easier. And then you can kind of really show where your arch is in your brows. After I get done filling them in, I always go back to the front of my brow and just do more hair-like strokes. And I love the spoolie because you can kind of brush through and it makes it lighter and it gives you that natural look. Okay, we got our brows filled in. Now it's time to clean them up. I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. This is my favorite thing to use to clean up my brows right now. And to clean them up, I'm using my Morphe concealer brush. It's just like a flathead concealer brush. I love this brush though. So I try to grab a lot of product, you guys, because I just find when you use a lot of product, it just, I don't know, it just does something for me. It just makes it really look good. But I love using this brush because it's so flat and it gives you that like perfect line that you need for cleaning up your brows. It just makes it easier to have like that really cut look. Y'all, hope this making sense. Then as I'm cleaning my brows up, I always bring it down, so that's probably why I'm very generous on the product. But I bring it down and then I kind of blend it in with my eyeshadow primer. You can bring it all the way down and use that for eyeshadow primer if you want to. To blend out my concealer, I'm just using an eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques. Oh my gosh, I just feel like that looks so pretty. I don't know why, but I get so much satisfaction out of watching people clean up their brows. I don't know, it just looks so pretty. So when I'm cleaning up my brows, I always kind of connect the two so they can kind of be in line with each other. I know my brows are never going to look exactly alike, but you know what? They sisters. They ain't twins. They sisters. But you know, still cute. I'm using my Lancôme Teint foundation to clean up at the top of my brows. Y'all already know, if you have been watching me, I don't do light concealer on top of my brows. I try to use my foundation color because I want a color that's close to my skin tone. I don't like halo brows. If you're going to use a concealer, use one close to your skin tone. But I'm using the same brush I was using before. It's my Morphe concealer brush. And I'm very generous on the product that I use at the top of my brows to clean them up. And all I'm doing is following the shape of my brow to clean them up. It looks so pretty and so clean. That's what I like. Like I did before, I'm just kind of bringing over the foundation and connecting it for my other brow so they can kind of be in line with each other. Then I just kind of go down the center and kind of add some foundation right there so it doesn't look weird or anything. And then I bring it up and then I'm going to buff it out. And now I'm just using a foundation brush from e.l.f. to blend that out, just making sure it doesn't look harsh or anything. And if I feel like I kind of went over my brow and messed it up, I just always go back in with my eyebrow pencil and make soft hair-like strokes. And our brows are pretty much done. That's it. Like I said, they're real cute sisters. But now I'm just about to go in with this eye look. I'm using my P. Louise Base for Eyeshadow Primer in the shade Rumor 3. And I'm just going to blend that thing out like that. For this eye look, I'm using my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I'm starting off with the shade Burnt Orange, and that is going to be my transition color. Next, I'm going in with the shade Cypress Umber to put in my crease. And then I'm going to be using these two shades, Rose Pink and Sultry. I'm going to start off with Sultry to put in the outer part of my eye. Then I'm going to go in the inside of my eye and use Rose Pink. Going back in with that shade Cypress Umber just to put a little bit more in the crease. I went ahead and finished the look off camera, but we are done. Brows are on fleek and makeup is popping. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Miss Cara May, and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.